Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to all of you for today's session. Students, just let me know whether you people can hear me well. You can respond me here. Can you hear me well? Right. So just give me 2 to 3 minutes before I start my lecture. Just 2 to 3 minutes only. Okay. Then I'll start my lecture. Just 2 to 3 minutes, please. Yes, students, have you been able to download the notes volume 1? Tell me, please. How many of you were able to find that? One person. Okay. Right. So those who have not been able to, please go to the course on the website, you will find below the live class link, there are the notes. Below the live class link, there are the notes given. Okay, you will find notes there. Okay, students, now, so let me connect my iPad with it so that we can start discussing F8. I'm telling you in advance, there will be 30 minutes, 30 minutes. There will be power breakdown. Yes, but I will continue my class. I can switch off my camera during that time. Okay. So I will continue my class, but I can switch off my camera. My screen will be visible to you people. Okay. So just 1 minute. All right. Students, I am Hamzah Siddiq and I have been teaching audit and assurance. Teaching ACCA overall, I have been teaching from last around more than 13 years. And audit and assurance, advanced audit, yes, AAA, FM, AFM, these are my core areas. So students, when we talk about the subject, the subject is quite interesting. The subject is quite interesting. Yeah. Here is the volume 1 of the notes. Why it is taking this much time? Okay, meanwhile it is downloaded, come here. Students, I want to know about you people a bit. Because some of you I know already, because they are studying with me other subjects or they have studied, but some of you are quite new people. I have now not seen them before, right? Their names, Ivan. So you will just, your name, you will open your mic, your name, you are working or not, and F8, the subject, you are studying for the first time or second time, right? So please, one by one. Yes, Fazil or Fazil. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. Yes, please. Yes, Fazil. Open your mic and introduce yourself, please. Be quick.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm Fazil. I'm working and I'm studying F8 for the second time.
Okay. Right. Yes, Hina. Yes, please. Next.
Hello, my name is Hina.
Yes, Hina.
I'm currently working and I'm studying Audit and Assurance for the first time.
Good. So, Hina, how did you come to know about us? Someone recommended you or just saw our advertisement? Yes,
No,
please.
I saw your advertisement.
Okay, right. Okay. Now, okay, right, no worries, Royce. Okay, good. Some students don't have mic, so they are texting me their introduction. Yes, Karishma Babulal. Yes, please.
Hi everyone. My name is Karishma and I'm working and studying F8 for the first time.
First time, right. Thank you. Yes, Karishma Ganga.
Hello, I'm Karishma. I'm working as accountant assistant and I'm studying F8 for the second time.
Right. Yes, Kishni.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, my name is Keshini Pakan. I'm working full time and this is my second time with F8.
Right. Now, Hushika. Yes, please.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm Kushika.
Yes.
I'm from Mauritius. This is my first time doing the paper and I'm working.
Right. Thank you. Muhammad Ali Nadila. Yes, please.
Hello everyone, I'm Nadila. I currently work and I'm studying Audit and Assurance for the first time.
Right. Thank you. Yes, the last one. Raj Nandini, I think.
Hello everyone, I'm Rajendini Subag. I'm currently working and this is my first time.
Okay, good. Right. Thank you everyone for taking time to introduce yourself.
And I'm studying Audit and Assurance for the first time.
Okay, thank you everyone. Yes, the last one. Now, students, audit and assurance, this subject, why it cannot be displayed? Yes, here we are. Right. Student, this subject is basically introduction of the subject from examiner's words. From examiner's words, what is the subject? They say the students should have the knowledge of the subject. Knowledge underlying knowledge of the subject. And the second is they must be able to apply that knowledge to the practical audit situation. The first thing is understanding knowledge. Second is that apply that knowledge. And third, you see here, they should practice it a lot, application. Now, if I write that what is required, what the subject is. So the first thing is knowledge. which is basically conceptual knowledge of auditing. Second is being able to apply in practical situations, scenarios, being able to apply. And the third one is, student, the third one, drafting answer, as per examiner requirement and guidance. How examiner wants you to draft answer. How examiner wants you to write answer. So there are the 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. You can't miss any one. So these are the 3 capabilities, basically 3 things. First of all, you will have knowledge. Then you must be able to link that knowledge to the practical business situations. Practical business situations. And then drafting answer as per examiner requirements. What examiner wants you, the way they want. So it is basically, if we see, 3 steps process. And it moves like this. If you have knowledge, first of all, the basic thing, if you don't have, you don't expect to pass the paper. Then you must be applied to the practical business situations. And the third one is drafting the answer the way examiner wants. You do these 2 things, but you do not focus it. You cannot pass the paper. You cannot pass the paper if you are not following the third one while drafting answer. You see here, why students fail? Again, this has been derived from examiners' reports. They consider rote learning is enough. Lack conceptual knowledge. Yes, they don't focus why. Why means why I am writing a certain answer. Why am I writing a certain answer? This is very much important. If you do not know why you are writing this answer, specific response, it means you lack knowledge. And one more thing. Answer only the specific requirement and as per the scenario. Relevant requirement and scenario. Answer that. Scenario specific. It is not like that. If you are discussing a question, an examiner requirement, and you start writing everything about it, whatever you know. It should not be like that. You should write only whatever is required in the question and what is specific to the scenario. You see, application of knowledge. Your paper has basically 2 parts. Section A and Section B. Section A 30 marks, objective test questions. And Section B is 70 marks. 3 case studies. 3 case studies. So, and Section A, objective test questions. The point is, the students do not spend enough time on it to understand what is being asked. And they move on in a hurry. And hence they face the music, the consequences. Now, so students, come to the, yes, what we will be doing to prepare this paper. What we will be doing to prepare this paper for exams. The first thing is, how we will be doing that. Yes. Just a minute, please. Now, so students, I'll be providing you notes that will be sufficient for your preparation. That will be sufficient for your preparation of exam. Yes. If you prepare those notes. Second thing, we will be doing a lot of practice regarding Section A and Section B both. For Section A, I advise my students that you will be solving both Kaplan and BPP. Normally, I solve BPP in my regular class. For Section A and Section B, for Section A, Kaplan I solve in the crash course. It is the regular classes. So I advise my students to do both kits when you are preparing for exam. For Section A. And for Section B, or vice versa, we can do, means, right? Anyone, the purpose is both should be solved. For Section B, only one kit is enough. One exam kit. Anyone, whichever I will be using, I'll be providing you. One exam kit is enough. Plus, practice questions on exam platform of ACCA. If you do all this, of course, I cannot do everything here in class. What I'll be doing, I'll be solving some questions in class and telling you to practice the remaining at home. Similar questions. Now, if you do this, 1, 2, and 3. If you do this by yourself at home, if you're following it, how you have to follow? Number 1, you have to be regular in class, live class, regular in live class. Second, you have to prepare the lecture weekly. and how you will prepare and practice questions at home. Now listen, if you miss live class, what will happen? It means you have to cover that lecture first of all. You may watch the video recording. Then you need time to prepare that lecture, the content of that lecture. The first thing is you are noting down the lecture. So if you attend regular class, you will be more in touch, be more disciplined. I'm telling you. Now, next. The next point is students. I normally ask my students from the day one, prepare a schedule. Sometimes students come to me, they say, we want to attend classes, but I don't intend to attempt exam in December, in June. Right now we are studying for June session. So they say, we don't want to attempt exam in June. Now this is the worst you can do to yourself. I'm telling you. This is the first step towards, God forbid, failure. When you're attending classes for a certain session, your first priority should be to attempt exam in the same session, not to delay it, not to defer it. Yes. Now, so students, for that purpose, you need, because when you are not, you think that, okay, I will not be attempting exam in June. I will be attempting exam in September or December or some other month later on. You will not be serious in the class then. You will not be. You will be doing procrastination. Okay, I will have time later on. And this is the worst you can do, I'm telling you, to your preparation. Now, so student, that's why keep in your mind June 2023 exam session and prepare a schedule weekly where you will be doing self-study from now. Exams are not far. Syllabus is huge. And it is complex. You need to devote regular time for studies. Success is not something overnight. That might be by chance for some people. But that's not the rule for the success. It is a consistent effort. The regular work, it is required. Now, so let us proceed further. Let us proceed further. So students, this is the course plan. Yes, let me open course plan in front of you people. Yes, here is the course plan. Starting today. The story is in front of you people. Yes. Students, basically, we can say your syllabus of F8, we can categorize into two parts. One is called audit process or audit cycle. It is not available to the website, not uploaded. Not available. Okay, don't you worry. I'll be sharing it with you people. Don't you worry. It will be uploaded. Okay, within a day or two. Don't you worry. It will be uploaded. Now, no, don't you worry. Okay, it will be uploaded. Now, so students, audit process or audit cycle is the one part and other areas. Audit process starts with acceptance of audit, audit planning and risk assessment, controls and test of controls. Test of controls, controls and test of controls. Substantive tests, review and audit report. This is audit process cycle. Major part of the syllabus. If I say it is around 80% of your syllabus. Other area, assurance engagement. The next is regulatory environment for audit. Regulatory environment for audit. Then is codes of ethics. Then is corporate governance. Internal audit. Yes. Here is the syllabus. This forms around 20% of your syllabus. 20% marks in the exam you can see, and the weightage in the syllabus as well. Students, this is the course plan. Yes. Here it is in front of you people. Starting today, we will be doing introduction, which we have already almost done, paper pattern, and the topic of assurance engagement. We will be doing that. The next is regulatory environment for audit, controls, financial statement, the second lecture, and so on. It will continue. Now, okay, sure. This one you want to see? Okay, right. Students, 15 March. Then there is Ramadan during this session. And we have iftar and prayers timing in the evening. So we are unable to run these classes this time. I have included tentatively, these are the Saturdays. But of course, I will not be unilaterally deciding. I will, when, within 1 month or 1.5 months, when in the mid of February or end of February, I'll be discussing with the students and we'll try to find out that time slot which is best suited to majority. Okay, this is tentative plan. I have included Saturdays, 5. Okay, then again back to the Wednesdays. So 18 lecture plans. As per need, I can add 1 or 2 as per need additional practice sessions. Okay, so this is the whole lecture plan in front of you people. Now, students, before I proceed, anyone, any question, please? Anyone, any question, please? Tell me. Is it clear so far? Should we proceed further? Okay, right, Faisal. Okay, that's why I said we will decide. It will not be in the morning. So what I have in my plan is that maybe in the afternoon, not noon, even the afternoon. Okay, on Saturday. But we will discuss it again. Okay. Anyone, any question, please? Yes, you can. No worries. Okay, it is possible. It is possible, dear. Okay. Now, it can be done. Now, so students, let us proceed further. Let us proceed further. Student, what is assurance engagement? What is assurance engagement? Mr. A, he wants to buy a car. Wants to buy a car. His budget is 1 million. He wants a good car, good condition, hybrid car. Yes. Which should be non-accidented, mechanically fit. There is Mr. X. He finds Mr. X. Mr. X say, I am selling my car. You can purchase from me. You can purchase from me. I am selling my Toyota Aqua, a hybrid car. I am selling it. And the price is 950,000. And Mr. X say, my car is in wonderful condition, mechanically, technically, everything fit. Fine, non-accidented. Tell me, Mr. A can rely Mr. X, whatever he is saying? Can he rely blindly, trust him? His statement? Tell me, please. I need participations from everyone. He cannot trust Mr. X blindly. He needs the opinion from some independent expert who can guide him about the car of Mr. X. So Mr. A goes to T-Shore Car Shore, a service provider, Car Shore. He goes to them, Mr. A. He says that, Mr. A says that you are providing this service. I will pay you. You are expert. He is expert. He is a practitioner. Expert practitioner. Expert knowledge of cars. He asked Mr. A that, can you work on this car on my behalf? Obtain evidence that whether this car is in good condition as per this criteria, non-accidented. Can you verify? So Car Shore performs work and check this car, which is subject matter. Checks this car against the criteria and it reports then to Mr. A. Now, my question from you is, what is the benefit of that report to Mr. A? What is the benefit of that report to Mr. A? Yes. He gets expert advice. Okay. Right. Now, the answer is, now listen. The answer is the confidence of Mr. A enhanced about it, about this car. Confidence enhanced. Confidence enhanced. That what I'm going to buy, what I'm going to get. And Mr. A will be relying his report. So he is using that report, intended user. Mr. A provides car, responsible party who has to provide car. So once again, Mr. A has to purchase car from Mr. X. But Mr. A cannot trust him blindly. He is claiming that his car is in wonderful condition. He engages an expert to evaluate the car and report him. Evaluate, obtain evidence, and report him. Now, with this report, independent professional, expert, now he can better decide whether to buy Toyota Aqua or not. This is an assurance engagement. Example, typical. T Car Shore provided assurance service and they will charge Mr. A. And what was the purpose of this service? Confidence enhancement. Because Mr. A was not confident regarding the car which was being offered by Mr. X. The purpose of assurance engagement is to get assurance, confidence boost. This is the purpose. So we have found two things. Elements of assurance engagement. It is a three-party relationship. Three parties are involved. Who are three parties? One is practitioner, responsible party, and intended user. Three parties. Three parties are involved. The next, there is a subject matter. There is a subject matter. Here is the subject matter, car. Then there is a criteria. Criteria against which the subject matter has to be evaluated. Then there is evidence obtained. And then there is a report. So 5 elements of assurance engagements. Crest. 5 elements of assurance engagement. Crest. Now, C for criteria, R for report, E for evidence, S for subject matter, and T for three-party relationship. I will ask you a question. What is the purpose of assurance engagement? Tell me. What is the purpose of assurance engagement? One answer. More, please. What we have learned from here, this example, this is the point. Krishna, exactly to enhance the confidence. I have even written here. Just see. To enhance the confidence of intended users so they can decide with confidence. Now, next. So this is the purpose of assurance engagement. Because I'm unable to decide about something, so I need an independent advice, expert advice. And expert advice based on work, that is called assurance engagement. That is called assurance engagement. Now, next. Let us proceed further. Students, there is a concept of agency relationship. What is agency relationship? Where one party acts on the behalf of another party. One party acts on the behalf of another party. The party which is acting, that is called agent, and the other is called principal. Principal. Now, next. The point is, then there is the concept of fiduciary duty of agent. Fiduciary duty. Fiduciary duty of agent. What is fiduciary duty? Duty to act in good faith, in the best interest of principal. in the best interest of principal. Second, duty to disclose all information to the principal. Duty to disclose all information to the principal. Yes, to disclose all information to the principal. Note it down. Now, students, duty to act in good faith, in the best interest of whatever principal is saying, or even not saying, his best interest. Whatever, I am working on the behalf of one person, my manager. So what I'll be doing in the best interest of my manager. And I will be disclosing everything to him. This is fiduciary. This is my duty. Law imposes this. We know that. We know that directors are agent of shareholders. Now, so students, so directors must fulfill their fiduciary duty. They should act in the best interest of the shareholder while they are managing company. And they should disclose everything to shareholders. And there is a concept of, here comes the concept of agency problem. What is agency problem? Agency problem is that directors may not act. Sorry, agent may not act. May not fulfill their fiduciary duty. They may not act in the best interest of principal. So directors may not. They may not be disclosing what is required. Financial statements are basically reports prepared by directors. Disclosures made to shareholders. And directors may be hiding that. May not be disclosing properly. It might be possible. Yes, there is a chance that after the whole year, directors are preparing a report to present in front of shareholders. Now there is a chance directors may be hiding things, may be manipulating it in the financial statements, may not be disclosing properly. Here need of auditor arises. Here comes the need of auditor, that there must be independent expert to provide assurance first of all, evaluate financial statements prepared by directors and provide assurance on it to shareholders of company. Assurance report, yes, so that shareholders' confidence is enhanced on financial statements. Shareholders' confidence is enhanced. This is audit. What audit is? What auditor does? Now, so let us proceed further. So now if anyone asks you, what is the job of auditor? What does auditor do? You can answer that with confidence. You can answer that with confidence. That auditor's job is to report on credibility of financial statement of company. So auditor's job is to report on credibility, which is called truth and fairness of financial statement. Credibility of financial statements. To give opinion whether financial statement have been prepared correctly, they are giving accurate figures, facts and figures of the company. I repeat the whole story. Why auditor is engaged? What is the job of auditor? Because directors prepare financial statement, they present those financial statement in front of shareholders. So auditor is engaged by the company that auditor evaluates financial statement, whether they have been prepared properly, and then auditor reports on credibility of financial statements. Auditor reports on the credibility, whether they have been prepared correctly or not. They are reflecting company actually affairs or not. I hope it is clear to you. Is it clear so far? Tell me. Tell me, please. Okay, good. Now, next, let us proceed further. Students, audit from some companies, the law requires them to conduct audit of their financial statements. That is called statutory audit. What is statutory audit? Audit of companies or organizations required by law. Required by law. The other is called non-statutory audit. Non-statutory audit. What is non-statutory audit? Sometimes those companies, partnership, sole proprietorship, or even small companies from which law does not require audit of financial statements, but they still get their financial statements audited. They still get their financial statement audited. That is called non-statutory audit. Audit of organizations not required by law. Not required by law. What are the benefits? Why do they conduct that audit? Benefits of non-statutory audit. When law is not requiring you, why you are bearing this cost of audit? First of all, students, public confidence in the business increases. Yes. When you get audit of your business financial statements, public confidence increases. Second, your accounts are more acceptable to taxation authorities. Tax authorities, because when it is audited, accounts are more acceptable to authorities. Third, in case of partnerships, when partners have to settle accounts among themselves, profit settlement or something else, audit boosts the confidence of all partners. And last, audit report helps the business to negotiate a loan for itself. Because the lender will be more confident when audit report is there. Lender will be more confident when audit report is there. Now, next, students, let us proceed further. So, student, we have learned audit is also assurance engagement. Audit is also an assurance engagement. Come to the assurance engagement again. Auditor is a practitioner. Auditor is a practitioner. Directors are responsible parties. Shareholders are they have to use the auditor report. Subject matter. Financial statements are subject matter, which have to be prepared by directors. Criteria, IFRS, because financial statements have to be evaluated against IFRS, laws and regulations, whether they have been prepared as per that or not. Auditor obtain evidence and give report. So you see, audit is also an assurance engagement. So assurance engagement, two examples we have discussed. One example, I purchased the car, example of car. The second is that of audit. So definition of assurance engagement, please. You can note down. Definition, please. An assurance engagement is a three-party relationship. Is a three-party relationship in which a practitioner expresses his report on a subject matter. On a subject matter provided by responsible party. Provided by a responsible party. Comma. Based on evidence obtained against a relevant criteria comma, in order to enhance the confidence of intended user, on the base of evidence, they have to provide report. Based on evidence against, no, you don't read the full sentence, not evidence of. Okay. We said that they have to provide a report based on evidence against the relevant criteria. Report should be based on evidence against relevant criteria. Is it clear, this definition? Read it. Is it clear, this definition? Tell me, please. Is it clear to everyone? Right. So student, I will take a 10 minutes break. Yes. After 10 minutes break, I'll be back and I will be continuing from assurance engagement. It's types. Right? So after 10 minutes, we will see. Refresh yourself and be back. Yes, students, now. Yes. So assurance engagement. Once again, tell me, what is the purpose of assurance engagement? Tell me, please. What is the purpose of assurance engagement? Respond, please. Can you hear me? I need answer. What is the purpose of confidence enhancement of intended user? This is the purpose. Now, so students, assurance engagement is of two types. It is of two types. One is called, okay, with example. With example, let us learn it with example. For example, Mr. A asks T car show, can you please check the car of Mr. X and give report regarding it? T car show, they perform work on this car. Around 2 hours, they check it from different angles. And then they report to Mr. X. So after 2 hours, they report to Mr. A that we didn't find any fault in the car. We didn't find any fault. Mr. A says that of 1 million, I'm a self-made person. I didn't inherit any big, fortune from my parents. Can you please check and tell me further in detail? More look in detail. So now they work more. In 2 hours, basically they checked 10 aspects of car. 10. So they now work. They say, okay, give us 5 hours in total. We will work 50 aspects, 5 to 8 hours. They worked and then they report the car is in good condition. You can buy it. based on our work, the car is in good condition. Now, students, what is the difference between the two statements? Can you tell me? What is the difference between the two statements? Can you tell me, please? Yes, please. Sorry. I want you to speak and tell me what is the difference. Is there any difference? The first question is there any difference? If there is, tell me what? I'm sorry. Silence is not the solution. I need your participation. Yes. Okay. Students, here, more confidence. Yes, the confidence level is high. Here, confidence level is low. And why confidence level is high? Because of more work. High level work. Confidence level low because low level work performed. And you see here, the difference is, just a minute. Now, students, the difference of confidence, why arises? So assurance level is different. So level of assurance is different. High level and low level. So high level assurance, low level assurance, low level or moderate, you can say. The difference arises just because of the level of work performed. In both sides, you see, type or nature of work is same. We have checked car. Only amount or extent of work is different. Only amount or extent of work is different. Yes. Now, next.
The next point is, students, so assurance engagement, levels or types of assurance engagement, 2 levels. One is called high level assurance. The other is called moderate or low level. Here, the work, more or high level work is performed. And here, low level work. Is performed. The difference between the both sides is extent of work. Extent means amount is different. Nature of work is same. Nature of work is same. Nature of work is same. Now, listen please. This is called reasonable assurance. This is called limited assurance. Reasonable assurance and limited assurance. Reasonable assurance is high level assurance. More work need to be performed. Limited assurance is low level assurance. And you see here, low level assurance. The wording you use is negative. We didn't find any fault. Negative word. So here, the report style is negative. Report wording or style is negative. And here, the report style is positive. Car is in good condition. Report wording or style is positive. Is positive. Report style or wording is positive. Now, next. So students, auditor gives reasonable assurance is given in audit of financial statements. In audit of financial statements. Where auditor says that, opinion is like that. Example, wording. Financial statements give, for example, in our opinion, financial statements give true and fair view of company affairs. True and fair view of company affairs. Now, in our opinion, financial statements give true and fair view of company affairs. This is given limited assurance. In review engagement, what is the example? Nothing has come to my attention that causes us or causes me to believe that financial statement does not give true and fair view of company affairs. Yes. Nothing has come to my attention. Now, you see here, negatively worded report. This is positively worded report. It is called reasonable assurance. So audit is basically reasonable assurance, high level assurance. More work to perform. Review engagements are low level assurance, limited assurance. Since wording is negative, they are also called negative assurance. Another name. Their wording is positive, they are also called positive assurance sometimes. Negative assurance and positive assurance. Students, now review engagement. Example. It is not audit. Why it is not audit? Work is of same nature. You see here. Only extent of work is different. Extent of work is low. So it is called review engagement. Extent of work is high. It is called audit. If you increase the work, it will become audit. Review engagement will become audit. Then it will not remain review engagement if you increase the work. The difference is because of extent of work. The difference is because of extent of work. Now, let us proceed further. So, students, review engagement example. Examples of review engagement. Example. Because audit, you know already. Review of interim financial statements. Interim financial statements. Review of cash flow forecast. I will explain. Note it down. Now, so review of interim financial statement. What does it mean? The company sometimes prepare quarterly financial statement, 6-monthly financial statement for management purposes, for their own use. So they want auditor to check it and give report on its credibility. So auditor does not audit it, does a review report. So it is called review of interim financial statement by auditor. That is not called audit. Company apply for loan to the bank. Bank say, bring your cash flow forecast. Next 12 month projection. What will be your cash flows? They prepare. Management prepare that. Bring that. And now they want auditor to check it, to report it on it. So auditor say, I will give a review report, not audit. Right. Now, students, is it clear? Limited assurance and reasonable assurance. The difference is clear. Is it clear? Response, please. So what is the difference between audit and review? Review is low-level assurance, where audit work is performed less, which does not amount to audit. Yes. Now, the next point. Students, services by audit firms. What type of services which are provided by audit firms? One are called assurance engagement, which we have talked about already, and its types as well. The other are called non-assurance engagement, non-assurance services. So assurance engagements are for confidence enhancement. And in the non-assurance services, no confidence enhancement in it. The purpose. So non-assurance services are of two types. One are called compilation engagement. Compilation engagement. The other is called agreed upon procedures. Compilation engagement. Auditor is engaged, audit firm is engaged by the company. Can you compile our tax return? So compilation of tax return. For example, they say, can you prepare a cost card preparation? Okay, we can. Can you prepare financial statements? Compilation? Yes, we can. There is no confidence enhancement. No confidence enhancement at all. Now, next. So there may be non-financial data compilation as well. Compiling means arranging things in a certain way. Yes. Agreed upon procedures. What is agreed upon procedures? They are fact-finding engagement. Facts-finding engagements. What is the meaning? For example, some fraud occurred in the company, they engage auditor to investigate that. Facts finding. Who has done the fraud? How much is the loss? Quantify it. Facts finding. Company's sale have declined. They say engage auditor, audit firm. Can you analyze which section of the company is weakly performing? Fact finding. Now, next. Let us proceed further. Come to the notes. So I have talked to you about all these points, almost. Yes. So compilation engagement, agreed upon procedure, no assurance, no assurance. They have given here. All right. So two small concepts remaining from today's lecture. One is yes. One is called stewardship relationship. Stewardship relationship. And basically, this concept has been derived from agency relationship. Agency relationship. That base is the same. So it is a relationship where one party deals with the assets of another party. That relationship is called stewardship relationship. Directors are stewards of shareholders' assets. Yes, stewards of shareholders' assets. Now, next. Students, then the second term is stewardship accounting. Stewardship accounting. The report on usage of assets by steward is called stewardship accounting. Students, financial statements which are prepared by directors. It is basically stewardship accounting. That how they have used the assets of shareholders. How they have used the assets of shareholders. Yes. Now, let us proceed further. Students, now we have to discuss a few terms. The wording of audit opinion. You may have heard it multiple times. In our opinion, financial statements of company give true and fair view of company affairs in all material respects. Material, true, fair. Now, students, first of all, we should understand the overall meaning. That auditor says these are financial statement of company. These financial statement of company, they give actual picture. They are reflecting the company affairs. Company affairs. Financial statements are basically a report. What the company looks like. So auditor checks and auditor reports whether financial statements are reflecting the actual affairs of company or not. What is happening in the company? What is the actual situation of company? Whether financial statements are reflecting the same or not. This is what audit report means. Material respect means majority aspects, how the business is. Financial statements are reflecting the same or not. Material respect. Now, so students, material means important, relative importance. Important. For one company, Emirates Airline. For its financial statements and for a small transport company which runs within a small town, small transport company, STC, its financial statements. One item may be very much important for it, but not for it. So materiality is relative importance. Relative importance. So we say material, when we say material, financial statement give true and fair view of company affairs. They are giving true, now let me give you an example. Practical example. You are a fan of a person, who posts every other day a story, a picture on the Instagram, and you have crush on that person. For example, and your friends know that you are very fan of that person. One day you are walking around in a mall to purchase some grocery item. Suddenly your friends say, oh, you see that person, he or she is here. You say, this person? Oh my God. The pictures are not reflecting him anymore. The picture that person posts, they are not reflecting his original state. They are filtered over their use in the picture. Material difference between picture and the actual situation. Or you say, oh, he looks exactly same. Only minor difference. What is the picture show? So financial statement are picture of company. So auditor checks whether financial statement are showing the majority face of company in real or not. Company's affairs or not. Now you will not forget this in any way. Okay, so material, important aspect. Right? Material. Now, true. True means, when I would say true means information is factual and conforms with reality of company. Information given in financial statement is conforms with reality. In material aspect, minor difference may be there. Financial statement have been prepared as per laws and regulations. Laws and regulations. Now, next. So auditor is, when auditor says financial statement give true and fair view of company affairs. So true means this auditor is verifying in material respect, in important respect, fair. Information is unbiased and reflects the commercial substance of company transactions. Note it down, I'll explain. Now, listen, please. Sometimes in the documents, company is doing something different, but practically things are different. Legally, company is owner of something, but practically that's not in the company is not using those assets. It happens, So they say what company is actually happening commercially. Financial statements are showing all those transactions, which are commercially companies. We are not concerned about the legal ownership of the assets or liabilities. We are concerned about the actual happening in the company. Commercially happening, commercial substance. Commercial substance means that what is actually happening in the business, not only in the document. Sometimes documents are telling some different story and actual different things are different. So it says financial statements are representing what is happening in the company. It's not something which is not happening over there. Got it? Got it? Commercial. Commercial trans. You know that if you normally, if you come to know about some politicians, they are not owner of so many assets. But when you see their lifestyle, the luxuries they are using commercially, actually legally these things are owned by someone else, but commercial owners they are. You know that. So they have done these things, these tactics. So what the companies as well, what commercially they are doing, they're utilizing, that should be reflected in financial statements. Is that clear? Is it clear? Tell me, please. Everyone. Good. Now, student, last, a small concept, that is absolute assurance. I have discussed two types of assurance, reasonable assurance and limited assurance. There is a concept, absolute assurance. Absolute assurance. Absolute assurance is basically 100% assurance. Guarantee. Guarantee. Student, auditor cannot give absolute assurance on financial statement. Why? Because auditor work is sample based. Sample based testing. And the whole work financial record is being checked at year end. So you cannot be certain, 100% certain. Sample based testing, and the whole work is done at the checked at the around at the year end. The whole accounting record. So you cannot be sure about whatever is recorded that is 100% correct. So reasonably you can be sure. Now, students, please, we have done today's job, whatever had to be covered. I request all of you, please prepare this very well. Prepare well. Notes you have already have notes. So, yes. So we have only this one topic remaining. We will cover it in the next class. We will start the statutory audit and regulation. Just a minute, please. Yes, here we are. So, overview of audit process, very important lecture next class on 18th. So students, we are going to meet next week on the 18th of January. Okay. And we will be covering this topic. And I'm telling you in advance, in the next class, we will be doing some. Yes, sure, you can see. In the next class, we will be doing some questions from exam kit. We prepare the notes in a copybook. Class notes. You are saying class notes, which I'm delivering lecture. You are talking about, Karishma? Yes. Prepare means this lecture, revise it well. You should know these lecture topics now. Prepare means you have to prepare. This topic should be conceptually clear to you. I will ask questions. Okay. Now, so we will see in the next class on the next Wednesday. My class time I have kept 3 hours. I'm telling you in advance. It will be around 2.5 hours to 3 hours. I'll try my best to arrange it. Okay. Let me type it. Exam kit in my task. I need to arrange. Yeah. Exam kit for. Okay, I'll be arranging. Okay, so it will be uploaded. Don't you worry. Okay, maximum by tomorrow. So, then exam kit will also be available most probably next week. Okay, so don't you worry. God bless you. See you next Wednesday. Take care. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.